Move this man! Move!
Timing is a little off, but good try. Good try, Starry. Hello, welcome everybody. Hi, hi, hello, welcome. I'm good to see you. Yes, I am good to see you, and you can confirm me on this. Hold on. Excuse me. Anyway, I was in the middle of yapping about something completely unrelated to myself, and I realized, oh shit, I gotta go live in like 10 seconds. I gotta shut the fuck up. My power is back. I'm so happy. I'm glad you're happy, Starry, but it is also, this has been made with you in mind so that it can't just be spammed, because I don't want to, I do not want to be a crispy rabcoon. I'm good on that. Thank you very much. But how are you guys doing? I'm glad to be here. I'm glad to be back. I won't spam it. Don't worry. Okay. Well, it's also it's not just you. I'm worried about. I gotta worry about the other folks in here. You know who you are. I know you. I'm not gonna name names or anything. As long as I can do it at my will, I'm fine. Yeah, I'm trying some experimental stuff. I'm not playing any music right now. I know what I'm doing. There we go. Just start the stream with rambling with yourself. That would be so real. I was just quoting something I used to watch a bunch. That's usually what my rambles become. Just me quoting stuff that I watched either from my childhood or as recently as yesterday that is just on my mind. First stream, guys? Yeah, it's my first stream. Be easy on me. I'm debuting for the very first time. I'm a breakout VTuber. What the hell was I? Oh, right. I was so the thing. In case you wanted to know, the thing I was quoting was it was a Dorkly animation of it's basically the Marvel vs. Capcom mechanic where you're playing one character and you swap in another one, but it's Spider-Man trying to call in Iron Man, but he's drunk. Because Iron Man is one of the things he's known for is his struggle with alcoholism, and so they did a bit of him where he gets, he drinks a bunch in his suit and he's flying around, and 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 Spider-Man's grilling him for it. Hold on, what the hell just happened? Hello. All right, okay. I don't know what the hell happened. We were gone for a second. It looked like to me, but Iron Man was drunk and he was coming in, and Spider-Man was giving him a hard time because he's like, I can't believe you're drinking again, Iron Man, after all you went through to beat alcoholism. And Iron Man goes, hey, if I was drunk, could I do this? Hey, Jarvis, do the alphabet backwards. And it's just shit like that, and then and a few seconds go by and Jarvis goes, alert, liquid contamination in pelvic region of in English, you soulless Hugh Grant wannabe piece of shit. You pissed yourself again. And then he starts barfing in his helmet, and he's like, God, the puke's coming to my nose. Birds. It smells like birds. Just take off your helmet, man. You'd like that, wouldn't you? Then I'd reveal my secret identity. You're Tony Stark. Everyone already knows that. I really like that animation. It's really funny. And I think about it just at random sometimes. Surprise, I think about random unrelated things at random. It's fun. It is my gift and my curse. It's, you know, no, I'm Batman. Oh, no. Oh, Jesus. Did you guys see, Berg and I went to go see Fantastic Four yesterday. Yeah, it was yesterday. Yeah, we went to go see Fantastic Four yesterday, and I saw some trailers for some movies that I had seen when we went to go see Superman. One of them was Naked Gun, which I really want to see. It's that like comedy action movie with Liam Neeson, but there's another one. I do not remember what it was called, but it has Leonardo DiCaprio in it, and the plot I think is his daughter and him and his family got into some like weird illegal shit a long time ago, and now they're like Leo Dio's going on an adventure to fix his issues or like face his past again. And and something happens, he gets caught by the cops or whatever, and it's like the end of the trailer, so he's in the back seat and the cop's like, do you know your last name, sir? And he just goes, Batman. It's just on the verge of mental collapse, beat up. Clearly he's about to cry or he's drunk as shit, and he just goes, Batman. Just, I don't know. It really got me. Nabby a Q-tip now. No, I'm an egghead. It's totally different. I'm one of the cone heads, you know. Although I am white enough, I could be a Q-tip. It's possible. I don't remember if I addressed it directly. I must have. But when we were doing the magic stream and Tofu was like, you gotta take those gloves off, faker. It's not real hand cam if you have gloves on. And I was like, dude, these are for your protection. Because if I have my raw, unprotected hands on screen, y'all go blind. And we don't want that. Mm-mm. You can also see how the veins in my hand are so visible. Like you can see them not just because I'm so pale, but also because they bulge. I have very thick, easy to find veins. When they draw blood for me at the doctor, it's easy to find. They're like, oh, it's right there. I feel there was something else I was gonna mention that I'm totally blanking on right now. There was there. This is something I was gonna talk about, but it's kind of just nothing super fantastic. Say that again. On my way to work, there's a vet hospital that I pass by, and they the signs they put on, they have like one of those signs you see outside of like restaurants or schools or whatever, where they'll like tack on letters onto it. Do you know what I'm talking about? It's got like it's like a cork board, but it's got lines in it so that you can insert the letters. Your head looks like a spoon. Ready to feed. But that was the sign that they had at the vet, and they put these weird things on their signs. Like what on one side, they changed it recently, but for a while on one side it said Google is not a vet, but good try anyway. Like they're trying to be passive aggressive to you, trying to look up what might be wrong with your pet instead of spending $1 gazillion taking it to the vet. And they're like, no, he's fine. That'll be $1 gazillion, please. I don't remember what it said on the other side, but today I passed by it and it said something like, reviews are like anal glands, to be reviewed or to be expressed. And but my brain only read like the first part of it, so it just like, reviews are like anal, and I'm like, excuse me? A tile board? Yeah, that sounds right. That's probably what it was. Let's go with that. That makes sense. Good job, Overlord. Thank you. All right, chat. It's time for some real talk. You can't see me doing the air quotes. Real talk. This stream is going to be very short. It's going to be a shorter stream than I usually do, even compared to the one that I was telling you guys about in the Discord, where I'm going to try to do like specifically timed streams. But this was the only time in the day that I could stream today, and I have a dentist appointment early tomorrow that I am just so excited for, let me tell you. So, I'm not going to play a game because the only game I would want to play is Marvel Rivals, and I already went through the trouble of launching VTube Studio, and VTube Studio does not like running at the same time as Marvel Rivals. So instead, we're going to do an art stream. Not the art stream. Oh my god! Blair! Hi! Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well today. But yeah, we're gonna be I'm just gonna do some doodles. And this isn't gonna be the one that was promised from the subathon. But I thought it would be fun if I just did a little drawing. It's low stakes. I can do the times as I want. It's little commitment. Nice. I was blurred out. Hooray, Pokemon. I'm sorry, what? Hello. Hi, Blair. Welcome, welcome. I'm so glad to see you. I'm glad you're here. Very happy. Anyway, now I have to open up my drawing thing. And I can reveal my grand plan to you all. Time for me to launch it, and then to go through the process of trying to launch, and then saying, nope, can't launch, and then I launch it again. Oh. And it's made my model freeze. Trying to load a lot of... Oh. Well, that's gonna happen again. Yay. Where's my pen? Doodle time. You got a plan? I do have a plan. Sort of. Kinda. Maybe. I guess. I'll tell you guys once we get into the meat of it. The schmeat of the matter. Yep. That's it. Not working. Now we gotta launch it again. Ba-bing. I say a bada bing, a bada boom. Good music. Yeah, I knew you'd catch it, Blair. What is this one? Is this one High Class Heist? I forget sometimes. You should draw an eye. I was gonna ask. Okay, I was gonna say. I guess I'll reveal it now. I'm gonna draw what you guys want me to draw. Give me something to draw, and I'll draw it. And I will do my best. I promise. I will sure try. I am by no means an artist, but I will make an attempt, that's for sure. Anyway, let me switch over to this. Red Hood. Now, when you say Red Hood, do you mean the DC character? Alright, we're not doing that one, Tofu. Sorry, got that one in first. Sorry, gotta be first. You gotta be first. One thing at a time. It's first come, first serve after I finish the thing. Yep, not, It is high class house. Yay! I know my Sly music. Playing Sly 1 for the back in the what was it? It wasn't the speed run we did for the subathon. It was when I was doing the series run, and I was like, dang, Sly 1's got a lot of really good music. The DC character Jason. Okay, that's what I thought you meant. I wasn't sure you meant like Red Riding Hood, Red Hood. When you said Red Hood, the first thing I thought of was Jason. Whoops, that's not correct. We want to do window capture. I might have to make a new one. That's okay. That's fine. Badoom. Yes. Let me open up a new profile. That's not what I meant to say. Alright. Okay. And that is not supposed to be on top of me. Can I do... There we go. Yay! Bing, bing, boom, boom. Okay, there. We'll just call this one art. Alright. Now I have to find a reference of our boy Jason Talwood. I adore Jason. Jason, I really do like too. He's really cool. If not my favorite Robin, then he's definitely, you know, a character that I still just really like. On a bit of a DC Batman kick right now. I mean, I agree. I am also there. Mostly from the Superman movie, though. Can't go wrong with some good old Batman, though. I should have a, you know what? I'm gonna try to draw Jason from memory. This one we're gonna draw from memory. I'm not gonna pull up a reference. That is a big brush. We do not want it that size. I mean, I guess I could make the canvas bigger. Canvas size. I want it in pixels. Relative? Let's do 32,000. There we go. Oh, dang it. Alright, I guess I don't want relative. Pixels. 32,000. Just cause. God dang it. I want it to scale as it is in this resolution. I told you I'm not an artist. We do pixels. Here, what? Let me just triple each of the numbers. Pull out my handy dandy calculator. No, that's the wrong number. Not divided by, times. Okay. 5,760. And then, oops. Times 3. 32,000. 3,200 and 3,240. Yeah. I know the numbers, I just can't read them very well. Surprised I can't read. Yippee. There we go. Okay. Let's get a drawing. Okay, let's start with the head. And we're going to draw his helmet. Should I draw the one, like, from Under the Red Hood or the Arkham Knight one? Because I do like that design he had in Arkham Knight. Just start with the helmet. I like the eyes. I could mix and match them. This is my drawing, after all. I don't like how thick the pencil is. That's better, I guess. Here. Nope. Sure, let's go with that. This is just a rough sketch we're gonna start with. I guess this is how I'm drawing the head now. Yep. Mm-hmm. That works. And then we'll make this some more opaque. Let's do art. And then I guess, hold on. Okay. Here's his face. Yeah, and then the eye line would be about, I guess, right there. Yeah. That feels correct. I call this one art. We're sure gonna try. No, something ain't right about this. This eye should be bigger. Just a wee bit. Give me a few minutes. I'll have something to say. Oh boy. What you gotta say, Turtle? About what, I wonder? That's a little better. There we go. There we go. Just make it exist first. You can make it look nice later. Alright. Something feels off. Ah! I'm on fire! I want him to look angrier, but he doesn't really emote in a mask. Oh, that is not correct. Because according to the Encyclopedia of... I think his head is way too tall. Or maybe it's fine, I don't know. That's way too much chin. That's better. Alright. There we go. That looks... Oh boy, now I messed it up. Yeah. Alright. Move the eyes up with the ends up and closer to the eyes down to make him... Oh, I see what you mean. It's just a word salad. You mean like this? You rotate them. There you go. That's already better. But now his eyes are off center. There we go. Hi, Bucky. Welcome in. Good to see you. I want to exaggerate how angry he is. I could like give him sculpted, not sculpted, but like made in angry face, like a lot of Batman masks have. Let's not worry about that right this second. Yeah, this is the skeleton of Red Hood. He needs the lines in his face though. You know what I mean? Like the... Oh, baby. Oh, yes. Excuse me. Whoops. There we go. Oh, yeah. All right. That looks good. This is really coming together. Oh yeah, it's all come together. Have you made the Bat Family? Wait, oh, have you read the Bat Family webcomic on Webtoon? No, I have not. Have you, Starry? We're just gonna stick with this for now. Ah, yeah. Oh, and yep, the eyes are messed up. It's because it's gonna look weird. So every time I blink, it's there we go. um, I want to make them like, not full on chibi, but like stylized. If we squash the head a little, drop the 20-pound weight on him, squished him. There we go. Okay. Trying to think of how. No. I'm experimenting with ways to exaggerate his energy. But in a way that isn't too exacerbated. Hold on. Alright, hold on. Let me also take care of this. There we go. Do I want, like... No. Oh, that's on the way, though. It's close. There's like a look I'm going for here, and this ain't quite right. What if we do it upside down? Cheap views here in this ecosystem? Wow, you can't... It's a price you can't beat, chat. What if we do, like, this? That's a little more like it, I guess. I wanted to do like a pose of him where he's like leaping forward with his guns and like he's like ah, but it's not translating like I want exactly. Kind of looks like he's rock browing. He's giving me the smolder. Here comes the smolder. All right, he feels. This also is dumb, but he also feels very red X coded. Do you know what I mean? Or like, do you see what I see? Really doing my best here. All right. So now we draw the body as best as we can. All right. Um. Yeah, he's gonna have some Lego pistols, and that's okay. I'm trying to draw the muzzle here. Here we go. Yeah. Yep. All right, and then if okay, so it would be like this, right? Yeah, that feels correct. Uh huh. And then bam. That is not right. I think this is a little too tall. We'll see. Yeah, it's a little bit too tall. Yeah, it's because the bottom is too long. There we go. There we go. Okay. Boing. Boing. Yeah. Sure. That's closer to what I was going for. Nope, actually we're gonna redo that. Yeah! No, that's worse off. Nope. Perspective is fucking ass. Here, do it like this. Bring this up. There we go. That's a little better. Nice shades. Oh, thank you. Alright, thanks, Bucky.
I slam my penis in the car door. You slam your penis in the
shades,
car door.
Now I'm gonna draw his hands as best I can. He's gonna have some big thumbs on the back here. Oh, that is too much curve in the fingies. Yeah, there we go. This is... Oh my god. Alright. Whoops. I pressed the button. Uh-huh. Yep. This is so stupid. But it's stupid, but I love it. God, he's got Henry Stickmin hands. Oh my god. Alright. Let me keep trying. Alright, hydrate. And stretch. Hold on. Alright. Okay. Ow. Ow, I hurt my back a little doing that. Alright. So those are your hands, and here's your arm, Jason. That is not correct. Don't worry about where the arm is right now. I'm gonna move it. Want it? Oopsie. Yep. That is not. That's off. That is incorrect. That is too far off. Dang it. Draw the line I want you to draw, please. There we go. Uh-huh. That might be too far. Damn it. That was too long an arm. He's Mr. Fantastic now, I guess. There we go. Nope. That's better. There we go. Alright. Now we move. What the hell? Oh, I see. Class strategy of draw line controls Z, draw line controls Z. Yep, you are. I see you're familiar with this technique. Oh, so you know this hold. Uh-huh. But it's gonna block his face. Here, he can hold a gun with his right hand now. That is his left hand. I drew the I drew this with that hand in mind. Ah, all right. I used to draw with a mouse, and it made me very familiar. Absolutely, you gotta start somewhere. Humble beginnings. All right, here. Actually, let me erode this some. No, I drew this with the right hand in mind. This is terrible. This is looking worser and worser by the second. We just have a headshot of him, but I want to draw like a teeny body for him. I want to give him like a chibi, but it's not chibi body. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. That's the ticket. Just go a little this way. There we go. No, watch the vision. Here, look. I know exactly what I want this to look like. He's gonna be like a South Park character almost. You can make him a little leaner than that. You can only get better or worse. Absolutely. I knew you'd get it. Let's try this again. He's gonna be like a character from Zombieville. That is too high. There we go. There's his body. And here's his other arm, and he's gonna hold a knife, and I can't see anything in all that. Alright, we're gonna make this a little, like, there we go. You know what? Where's the arm? That's the head. There's the arm. Whoops. Whoopsie. What's in the magic erasing wait, one of the magic erasing powers is that I will one day graduate from MS Paint. I mean, I'm just using Photoshop to draw this, if that's what you were seriously asking me. There we go. Draw him a fist, because he's mad. He's got to hold a clenched fist and a knife. He's got to have one of those cool knives. It's like serrated. Wait, it would be serrated on the top, right? And then this is the blade part. Whoopsie. That, okay, this blade is not sharp enough. Now is it too long? There, that works. There's absolutely nothing wrong with MS Paint. You can make works of art in MS Paint, seriously. I've seen it happen. Serrated edge. Yeah! Alright, this is starting to look like something. Except the knife is a little off, but we can fix that. That is... Hold on. Ah! There we go. Uh-huh. And then around... Bring it around town. That's the wrong way. Bring it around town. There we go. Yeah! Okay. Wait, shouldn't the knife be, like... Hold on. And then it goes... Pew. Nope. There, that works. That is gonna have to do. Are his arms the same length? I think they are not. Here. Bring it to like this. There we go. Enter. And then we select the whole arm. He's a gremlin. He looks amazing. What? Oops. Bring it this way. Yeah. That's what we're going with. And then he's got to have some legs, of course. Yeah. Give him some boots. Some tactical boots. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. You know what? I like that a lot more than I thought I would. Boots go up to here. Yeah. Alright, we're just gonna redo this one. There we go. And then it curves in some. Just a little. There we go. That's fine. That's fine. That is fine. And we gotta draw him in his cool guy vest. Okay, so there's the legs. We're gonna merge these. So he's got his legs and his body attached. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. Does anyone know of the interactive Buddy Flash game? I do know what you're talking about, but I've never played it. I just know of it. Alright, We're gonna leave it like this for now, because I don't know what else I'm gonna have left over. We're just gonna turn down the opacity of these, so I can quickly draw his jacket. I want to draw him in his leather coat, because that's cool. Hold on, let me actually... What is this one? Oh. What is this one, then? Oh, that's an empty layer. Because the body looks off-center. That's better. Kind of looks like a buddy in a costume. He's dressed up for Halloween. Okay, here we go. And he's got to have, like, the neckline in it. Yeah. He's got, like, a bit of an evil jacket on. There we go. Oh, that looks so good. That looks amazing. Actually, it should be in a little further. There we go. All right, that's going to be like that. And then where? And then if we're going to draw his pants, he should be, like... Yeah! All right. This is really starting to look like something. Okay. 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 He simply has bad posture. Yeah, sure. That sounds like Red Hood. I'd believe it. Yeah. All right. So we're gonna hide that for now, because now I want to clean this up some. Yep. I shan't name any of these layers. Make it easy for me to know what is what. Why would I do such a thing? And then this. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. Look at that. And then I suppose that should be behind his shoulder. There we go. That is not the right layer. It's already coming back to hit me. Dang it. Get rid of this. There we go. Look at this guy. Oh, yeah. It's Red Hood, everybody. Look at him. All right. Oh, he looks amazing. All right. Now I need something else to draw. Anybody else have any suggestions for me? Please hurry. Somebody get an answer in before Tofu. I beg you. The streamer held a good point. Get those views up, streamer. You loser. Oh, that was the... Okay, we can just delete this. Keeping the theme, Poison Ivy. Okay, sure. Let's go with that. I like that idea. I was waiting for somebody to ask me to draw a female. Because I suck at it. I'm going to try to find a good reference of Poison Ivy. I have an idea of the design I've been doing. The Injustice 2 design... Okay, you guys, I did... Okay, so first of all, I spelled poison wrong. I want you guys to see what I'm looking at here. Thank you for the follow, Thradok. I hope I'm saying that right. I've been putting off saying your name as long as I could, just because I didn't want to embarrass myself. Guys, I just looked up, I did the Cardinal Sid. I just looked up Poison Ivy. I didn't clarify the DC character, but she came up, like, there's pictures of Poison Ivy. You know what, I'm actually not going to show this, because there's a picture of a person with Poison Ivy on their arm, and it's not fun to look at, but... So I spelled poison P-O-S-I-O-N instead of P-O-I-S-O-N. But then there's 1, 2, 3, 4 pictures of real life Poison Ivy, and then there's the character. So we want Poison Ivy. I'm gonna look up Injustice 2 because I like that design that she had in Poison Ivy in Spanish. Poison Ivy Injustice 2. Yeah. I like that design for her. Oh, she's got those little, what do you call them? Like, Venus flytraps on her back. I'll draw those too. It'll be cute. Alright, here, let me put it like this. And it didn't save as an actual file, so give me a second. Poison Ivy. Oh, right. Because the way that they've been doing the NetherRealm games lately, they have, like, there's a character, and then they got 4 or 5 different versions of the same character. So there's, like, it said, the image was saved as Poison Ivy Seductress. I was like, oh, I guess that's the type of fighting style she looks like with that. Any reasonable pronunciation of Thadok is good. My username used to be Painted, but it's a bit of an improvement. Okay. Excuse me. Alright, so which one is... Okay, we don't want this one. We want... And now it's gone. And it's gone. Alright. There we go. Here we are. Alright, start with the head. She's got a bit of a rounder head compared to Jason, so... We're gonna... That is way too... pistachio-shaped. Alright, we're redoing that, because there's too many lines in there for me to make any sense of that. We're just gonna try to draw a circle. Wow. Ah! It had a good start, and then, oof. There we go. That's better. Alright, she's gonna look this way, because I struggle to draw characters in this direction. We're doing a bit of an experiment with Poison Ivy. I know exactly the pose I wanted her to do, though. Okay. And I'm going to take a little bit of artistic liberty with her hair, because I really want to. I want to give her a hairstyle that is technically not what she has in this skin, but... Dang it. Oh, man. I'm really trying. Alright, we're going to start from the bottom. Damn it. There we go. Okay. Now, we're going to do the real head. Would have been funny if you drew the Lego Batman Poison Ivy. I hate that I thought of that and that you were able to bring that up, Power. I was like, I want to draw the Lego Poison Ivy because that'd be funny, but I was like, I don't know. I also want to give it a real attempt. Give her a fro. She just looks like fucking, what's that girl's name? Ice Spice? Damn it, I want the lines to be, like, smoothened. Hold on, let's turn the smoothing up then, how about? Let's do it, there we go, 21. Imagine, Lego, Ivy Fro. Her hair in Arkham Knight is so fancy. I don't know if I would describe it as fancy, but I do like it. It's nice. I like the flowers that they added in her hair. Huh? Damn it. Alright, so turning the smoothing up was the call, but unfortunately, it can't completely make up for my buffoonery. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Yeah. This also is not very head-shaped, but we're doing it this way. Alright, there. Now we can hide this, put her face like that. That is not the right tool. Does it hold for left click? Or right, there we go, okay, cool. Yeah, I got it. Alright. So now we do the eyes. I gotta, like, take a deep breath for this. We're gonna do, that's on the way there. Hold on. Okay. Whoops, that is not the right tool. Hold on, is it? There we go. No. Mm-hmm. She's doing like a winky face. There we go. Yes. Except this eye, me pointing at the screen, like you guys can see when I could do this. This eye, this looks wrong. That is incorrect. Okay, let me try that again. You know what it is? Maybe the eye should be like not all the way open. It's like, you know, because she's trying to be seductive, so it's like, uh-huh. Yeah, yeah. Now, is this gonna look good? I don't know. No, that doesn't look right. Alright, that's better. Hold on. Um... I'm trying to, like, focus all over the place so I can imagine. That's right. It gives flirty eyes. Hey, you look tired. Yeah. No. It's not bad. Alright. Okay. This is getting somewhere. Now, how the hell... Alright. So she's gotta have a nose. Yep. And now... This is... I just realized there's a flaw here. I'll make it work. I'll make it work, god dang it. Stop doing that! I'm really gonna try here, and it's gonna look funny. Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's pretty much what I was going for. Except it looks too duck faced. What if we bring him a little? No, that's worse. I made it worse. All right, hold on. Let's take this slow. Uh-oh. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Is this what you wanted, Neb? This is. Ah, it's getting. This is terrible. Mm-hmm. What if we just trim this down some? There you go. That's not horrible. It's on the way. All right, hold on. Now the hair. Right? So if this is the middle part, it goes like bam. Great, her hair is going to be blocking some of her face. Do like, there we go. Okay. Could be worse. I want her to have like soft curls at the ends. Like, you see how it waves a little over here? I want it to curl like outwards, like this. Just a little bit. Like, there we go. See, she looks so cute. And then, yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, that is too much of a divot. It should be like, there we go. Nope, that is not what I'm looking for here. We want it to go down some more. First we bring it like, yeah. This is starting to not at all look like poison ivy, but I'm gonna keep trying. Just do it. I could. Yo, wait a minute. I know a way to make this look like poison ivy. All right, I got a real easy fix. Yes. Yes. Okay. This is not the fix, by the way. There's an easy way to do this. First of all, let's get rid of this mess in her hair. There we go. And then we'll have to clean up the mess that is her hair, but... Yeah, okay. Yeah, now the curls are barely there. That's not a curl. It needs to be nice looking. Hold on. Yeah, okay. Alright. Huh? Whoops. Hold on. I need to redo this. I need to reevaluate. What if we just... Okay, now... There we go. That is an improvement. Yeah, okay. And now we just do this part. Boingus. Oh. Doingus. Whoopsie. Yeah, there we go. Wait! No, because I'm holding the wrong button. Dang it. Alright. There we go. Okay. And now... Alright, yeah. That's more like it. And now... For the final... Whoops, that's not... Okay. There we go. What is this? Oh, okay. I'm curious, Dab. What do you think about watching an Evo watch... Doing an Evo watch party? A what watch party? I am not entirely sure what you mean, Power. I request further elaboration. Whoops. Okay. Damn, Ivy got some PSLs for those DSLs. I get that joke. Oh no. Evo is the biggest fighting game tourney event that happens. Is it? What is it? Is it... It's so big, even I know about it. Absolutely, clearly. Yeah, don't you know? I gotta put my final touch on this bad boy. To make this really look like Poison Ivy.
No, we had sex. There was no sleeping.
Sex. No sleeping. Oh, man. I think that's too big. There we go. That's better. Whoops. How the hell? This isn't looking very good at all. Alright, you know what? Here. Nice and easy. I'm giving her a tulip in her hair. There we go. Now you can tell it's Poison Ivy. Whoops. Oh, no, wait. That is the one. Okay. Oh, whoops. There we go. Okay. It's a cute hairstyle. I'm glad you like it, Starry. The eye a little more like this. Hold on. Whoops. Whoa. Yep, 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 yep. Yep, 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 yep. Yep, yep, yep. Whoops. That's the right idea, but it's too angular. Oh. Alright, now she looks like a cat. She's slowly turning into Catwoman, but Alright, now we do the body. Or rather, the hands first. Come on. Oh, you motherfucker. There. Okay. So then she will do... Hold on. Actually, I want to do one more thing. Give her a slight head tilt. Yup. She looks like she's got an egg for a head. It's terrible. Alright, and then, Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. The best way I can phrase it is the best of the best come together to compete in their respective games to be crowned EVO champ for their game of the... Oh, so it's a bunch of different fighting games. It's not just Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat or Tekken or whatever. It's all of them. That's cool. That's actually pretty cool. So what were you asking me if I would be down for that? I mean, I don't see a reason why not. It's more just like... Their fighting games are cool to watch, but I have no real, like, stake in them. Especially because I'm so bad at them, you know? I don't really... I feel like I'd just be watching and like, wow, what is all this going on? I have no idea. Hold on. I guess it should be a little more... Because this is her thumb. Yeah, there we go. And then... Whoops. Yeah, we're just gonna give her a mitten for now. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, okay. Now it's looking like something. Kind of. Don't worry, I'm shit at fighting games too. When is it? Is that something I can't even watch party? They're not gonna give me a hard time about that? Whoops, hold on. Okay, so Bing. Uh-huh. Alright. Yep. Oh. Alright, just stop linking like that, will you? EVO USA is happening this Friday. Oh, well, dang it. I'm doing stuff this Friday already. I'm already got a stream planned. And on Saturday is the collab with Peak. And then on Sunday, I'm not streaming. I got something else I'm doing that day. In order to make this work and it doesn't look god-awful, there we go. Alright. And then we draw her body, or at least we try. She's gonna be like arching her back a little, like that. And then here's her butt. And then the legs go out like this. Wait, so this one would be like, ah. And then she's got to have the heels, so. Whoops. How is she gonna know she's a lady if she doesn't have the heels? There we go. And then what? Wait. How do legs work? One of them has to be bent. Or I guess they would both. Hold on, I gotta. I'm getting up so I can do the pose. Yeah. I had to. This is my method acting. Alright, so this one would be bent a little to do what I'm going for. That's way too much, though. Yeah. This is. Oh, yeah. Yep. Okay. Yeah, you know what? It could have been a lot worse. The leg does need a little bit of work, though. This is not what the final legs are going to look like. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Hold on. I think... this ain't working. There we go. That's a little better. Whoopsie. Alright. We're getting closer, at least, though. Whoops. Get that out of here. No. 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 Sure. There's something wrong with the foot. All right. Here. We're gonna cheat a little bit. We're gonna copy this one and then just adjust it to fit our desires. So then it goes out like this. Yep. And then it bends back in the middle. Uh-huh. Yeah, like that. Okay. And then this leg needs to be straighter then. Okay. Boom. That's close enough. That will do. And then, Alright. Now let's do the body for real this time. Oop. She's wearing like a unitard, so there's no dress physics, it's just her legs. Dress physics, there's no dresses to account for. Damn it! And then her body would be on top. Uh-huh. Yes, yes. She's got a bit of a rumpus. There we go. But it would be like, ah, just hate you. Yeah, but not that much though. Just a little bit. There we go. Okay, and then the legs come in. Oh, sheesh. Okay, hold on, because this is gonna be very odd. There we go. That's more what we're looking for. Yeah. All right. Whoops. And the foot. Whoopsie. Well, we want to be a little smoother at this part. Yeah, there we go. Aha! Oh yeah, and then there's like, so if her knee's like right there, this is where the boot would end up. We need to make it look more leaf-like. Too sharp. And too long. Hold on. There we go. That's better. She looks like she's just got wings. Hold on. Oh man. Alright, let's just undo. Undo. There we go. Oh, not that far. Boom, boom. Okay. Whoopsie. We want just... Okay. Yeah! Alright. Still a little too big, though. Alright, that's cool. It's gonna be a little exaggerated. One. I just realized she's got to be, like, on her toes, I guess. Ding, bong, ding, ding. Oh, that is a thick heel. Okay, then now she's got raptor feet. What the fuck? Yeah, alright. Sure. That's cute. Okay. And then the boot. And it goes... Whoop. And then again. Whoopsie. Uh-oh. Ah.
Oh, yeah. It's all coming
It
together.
sure is, guys. My fingy's hurting a little, though. Okay, there. So we got the body. We don't need this one anymore, then. There's something wrong. Something is wrong here. Here. Whoops. Yeah. Okay. And then there's her arm. We're going to do this one down some. And then, ooh. Then her hand is going to go like here. Whoa, that's not correct. There we go, that's better. Whoopsie. Yeah. Okay, that'll do. I'm cool with that. Alright, I want to make sure that was on the same layer. Because I didn't want to have to redo. Gotcha. Yeah, baby, that's a winner. Gotta do something different with the hand, though. Gotta make it... There we go. Yeah, okay. 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 Alright. She's not done yet still. She's got a few more things we gotta fix. Like the rest of her costume. Oh, and I gotta draw her little plant friends too. I still want to do that part. We'll do that after we finish Ivy, though. Oops. Hold on. Ding. There we go. Oh, whoops. Alright. We got a few more changes to make before I commit to that. Where's the hair? There we go. Okay. Here, we're just gonna do it like this. Whoops. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Shh. Oh, man. Okay. Now we erase. Erase. There we go. Got it. Okay. Ding, ding, ding. Uh-oh. Alright, yeah. Okay. Okay, so that's it for the hands. Turn that back up. Cool! Oh, hold on. But I do gotta fix one thing about them. I want to hurry this along because I don't want to focus on Ivy for too long. I want to draw other stuff too. There we go. Yeah, now she's got fingers. There we go. Alright. What else? Right? Okay. It keeps double clicking when I don't mean it to. Wait a minute. Yes, the arms. I want the body. There we go. Okay. Yeah, and then there's that. So we'll just do. Yes. Oh, man. Uh-huh. Zoom in a little for precision control here. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yes, sir. Oh, that's fine. That is cool. Yes. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then we get we get around. Whoops. There we go. Okay. Uh-huh. Getting this. Yeah, alright. Let's clean that up a little. Aha! Okay. Scroll, please. Scroll, please. Thank you. There we go. Okay. She looks really cute. I can't deny. Alright. We're just gonna try to do, like, the rough parts of her costume. Like, the fact that it's pretty much a V. And she's got cups for the cups. And then this thing around her neck. Which would be... Hold on. Does this look fine? Is there anything else I need to fix? No, I think it looks fine. Alright, so we're gonna merge everything. Yeah, okay. And then we'll do little, Yep, because that's about where they'd be. Just looks like fire, but... Uh-huh. Then, oh, whoopsie. This, Yep, okay. Yeah. And then it wraps around the sides here. Whoops. Yeah. Oh, I guess it would just go like... Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that'll do. And her arm, she doesn't have sleeves or anything, so whoops. There we go. Yeah, okay. Uh-huh. Told me everything. My name is Skylar White, yo. My husband is Walter White, yo. Uh-huh. All right. It just needs one more thing. Whoops. Needs a little... Whoopsie. Yeah! Gotta clean up the mess now. Alright, we can get rid of this. Yay! Alright. We got Poison Ivy and Red Hood now. Does anybody else got somebody else for me? What's the next thing I should draw? I will accept all comers. Tofu? You want me to draw tofu? Alright, I'll do my best. Doctor Strange. Ooh, sorry, Overlord. That was a little too late. You gotta be a little quick on the buzzer next time. Alright. Now, let's see here. I'm gonna have to try to draw tofu from memory because I don't think I have any of his references. What is this? Oh. And then this? Yeah, we don't need that anymore either. This can be Poison Ivy. Alright, here we go. Tofu's not at all hard to draw, though. We'll just do a little, like, roundish square. Whoopsie. Yep. Yeah, just like that. There we go. And I'm gonna give him one of his little wizard's hats. Whoops. This is really coming together. It's really mismatching is what it's doing. Okay. Ah. This is not working well. There we go. That's better. Yeah. Whoopsie. Boop. Boop. I'm really trying to make him look like, just like, certainly it's a tofu thing and not a loaf of bread. Handicapped, I'm cooking dinner. Well, maybe you'll get lucky next time, Overlord. Make that next one count. Alright. What do Tofu's eyes look like? Are they just... just like that? No. I'm gonna cheat a little bit. I'm gonna look at his profile picture. Okay, yeah, that is what they are, but they're just not Mario straight lines like that. They're a little more rounded. A little less of that and a little more. Yeah, that's more like it. Still not correct, but. Missed a spot. There we go. They're more circular than oval. And they're pretty big, too. Tofu's got some peepers. SF6 Japanese gear player. Oh, Japanese player Betty has a series on her channel called Hunting Legends. So at this Evo, she will be versus fighting game legend Justin Wong. Oh, excuse me. That's pretty cool. Do they have the characters that they play specifically, or do they just go with something other kind of format? I imagine there's a character that each of them prefers to play. There we go. Then we'll do a little of that. Perfect. And then Tofu's just got a little. Aww. Except his is more of a U shape. It's not so subtle like that. Hold on. There we go. They play characters they're comfortable with specifically. Do you know who they are for each power? Alright, that was not a bad attempt at the wizard hat. Tofu's is gonna end up looking a little more like a sleeping cap. Whoops. I don't remember Justin's, but Betty plays Jury. Ooh, okay. The hell is that? Alright, that's better. Hold on. I'm just gonna straight up give him a wizard's hat from Wizard 101. With like the stars and the moons and shit. Alright, so we'll draw a star. Off to the side like this. There we go. Whoops. There we go. That's a star. And then we just copy a few of them. Whoops. Yep. Hold on. Ba-bam. Ba-bam. Alright, and then we draw like a moon or two. See. Yo. Yeah, that's a moon. It do be haunting me though. All right. You like to see it. All right, hold on. Actually, gotta make it a separate layer. So, there we go. Whoops. Moon here. Oh. Moon there. Here. I also want to do this. Rotate them a little bit. Whoop. All right. Yeah, that's fine. Big moon here and a big moon there. Moon there, moon here, everywhere. Whoops. 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 Come on. Hello. Just completely flip it upside down. Ba-bam. Look at that. Isn't that cute? All right. Ba-bam. Okay. And then we erase the part that would overlap like this. Da-ding! Yeah! Whoops. Hello? Alright. That's the hat. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, Tofu is done. He's looking pretty handsome, too, I must say. Looking good, Tofu. Very nice. Did I put an I? I sure did. Tofu. There we go, okay. Anybody else have another idea? Quick hurry before power takes another one. Very nice. Oh, yeah, we're just gonna save this. Doodles with a Z. Mayor Bellofiore. I don't know who that is, but I will look them up. Ba-ding, ba-ding. Cool. Bing bong. Oh, here we go. Okay. Who is this? Oh, she's from Overlord. Okay. Alright, I need a good image of her then. She kind of reminds me of Krona from Soul Eater. Oh, she's got the different colored eyes, heterochromia. That's really cool. Blue and green. Very pretty. Hello, are we saving? There we go. He. Oh, is it a he? That explain. You see, that's why it's like Krona. What are they? What the fuck? Okay, yeah, I was trying to remember what I was doing, and now I got it. I need to make this a proper image. They got me, folks. They got me in the trap. Not in many years have we seen such a devious ploy. God damn it, can you go in the thing? There we go. Alright, let me take my sippies. He's a dark elf from Overlord. He's a dark elf? He does not look like a dark elf at all. Like, he's got all white clothes on. That's the thing. You know, when I hear dark elf, I would expect, I don't know, maybe some red? I guess the boots, but I don't know. I don't know. Nothing about this character design screams dark elf to me. But I've never seen the show, so... And I don't know what other dark elves look like in that world, so I don't have a comparison. Oh, wait a minute. I messed up. I made a mistake. Oh, wait, no, I didn't. We're good. Okay. There we go. I'm really gonna try to do this, okay? I'm gonna try to draw this exact pose. I'm gonna express no creativity at this at all because I don't know what this character is like. What the hell am I doing? There. Okay. And then okay. We start with the head. Ah, okay. There we go. That's more what I was expecting. His sister has a bit darker skin, but Mare is fucking brutal. Hmm? Sure. That's the head.
God damn it.
That spooked me. God damn it. Yes. There. Whoops. Well, I mean, that is what I wanted to do, but... Alright. You know, that head shape is actually almost perfect. Now, let's see if I can do it again. Nope. Nope. Yeah, no, there ain't no way I'm doing that shit again. Hold on. Let me just do this. Ah, I right-clicked by mistake. Ah. There we go. Okay, bam. Boom. All right. Oh, yummy, a personal pan pizza. Sounds yummy. You got any toppings on it, Tofu? All right, here we go. We do the eyes. Hold on. Whoops. No, you're still drawing it. What? Okay. I feel like he's trying to upset me, and I don't get it. I'm too stupid to understand the insults anymore. Okay. Okay. Eh. There we go. The eyes feel like there's something wrong with them. Hold on. Like the eyes are the lines are too thick, I think. We could just do this. That is not working. Start over. Just don't think about it too hard. Just draw him. Okay. He's got a teeny smile. Oh, not that teeny. There we go. That's better. Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Yeah. All right. God damn it, Overlord.
I slam my penis in the car door. You slam your penis in the car door.
Wait for the Steam message to go away so I can click the plus. Oh, not that much. God, stop! Damn it! Ah, it's the bobcat. All right, so his hair goes like just straight across. There we go. Mm-hmm. Yeah. This is correct. Hi, Amy. Welcome in. All right. And then we got to do the ears, of course. Let's not forget about them. This doesn't feel correct. Let me try this again. Something's off here. Ah! There you go. Hello. There we go. No. Ah! Now his ear's too small. There, that's good enough. C is for cookie. That's good enough for me. Alright, there we go. Yeah, alright. Yes. Yes, indeed. Damn it. Uh-huh. And then... Boom, boom. Boom. Yeah, there you go. That's his hair. His hair is done. That is all I am willing to commit to the hair. Get rid of this. Yep. Yeah. Alright. Now for the body. Doink. Alright, draw the hands. First we do... There. Alright, and now the hands. Fingers. Hands. Or I guess... There we go. Yeah! Uh-huh. And then the next... Wow. Yep, that'll do. And then I'm gonna cheat a little bit again. Alright. Yeah! Alright, it works. Yep. And then arms up. Body like this. I'm gonna put his body on a separate layer now, too. Alright. This is the torso. Ends right there. The arms will go... Wait a minute. I need to help this to visualize the arms. Got there. There we go. Up. Bam. Sure. Yeah. That's fine. Alright. Okay. And then we'll erase this. Yeah, alright. And now... Now we do the skirt. Yep. Yeah, alright, yeah, that works. And then the legs. So they'd be like this, probably. The legs and then yep. That is a lot, but we're going with it. God dang it. Poison Ivy gave me some good practice. And then the boots. Whoopsie. Alright. Yeah, okay, that works. Have to clean up those legs a little, but... Alright, there. Now let's do the body for real. Uh-huh. Hold on. Something's wrong here. Yes. Yeah, okay. Draw those thigh highs. Whoops. Yes, okay, very good. And then his vest thing. Jacket. There we go. And then it would go like this, and then we'll draw one button. Uh-huh. Wait a minute. Alright. I mean, I guess I could just delete that one. There we go. That's more like it. Erase some of this here. And that there. Yes, okay. Something's not right here. I think it's the arms. Yeah, something wrong with the arms. They're not connected to the body, that's what it is. There, that's good enough. That'll do. A simple fix. I guess I gotta put lines on the skirt, too. Whoops. Whoopsie. We want that. Ah. Aw, that looks so cute. I draw this little cape thing, too, though. Before we do that, merge these. There, perfect. Then we'll merge the head and the hands. There, so he's got the upper half and the lower half. There, might as well do it all. And then, gotta do this little lip part, and then, and then, whoops. Just looks like part of his hair now. This is not helping him beat the girl allegations. Yep. Alright, but you know. Hold on, I know a way we can fix this. We can save it. There, now it looks a little more cape-like, and it's disconnected from his head. Nice! Okay, not bad, not bad. Alright. What's next on the list, folks? Oh, that's tofu. Mare Bello. There. Gonna make him a little bigger so he fits in with his cousins. Yeah, hold him at gunpoint, Jason. I might do like one or two more. And then I'm thinking about calling it. Your Street Fighter character? Who I don't really. When was the last time? I don't think I've ever even played like an actual Street Fighter game. I know the Street Fighter characters. The ones that I would want to play would probably be Akuma, I guess. Is Akuma in Street Fighter 6? Let me look it up. Street Fighter 6. Akuma. There he is. Oh, it's the white hair Akuma, I see. God, he's fucking built, this dude. He's like a gorilla. I don't know. I like him better with his red hair. What about Street Fighter 4 Akuma? There we go. That's the Akuma I know. Yeah, we'll draw him like this. We'll do him in the what is that move? Hold on, it's the demon, the raging demon. I also like M. Bison, but I just think he's a neat character, but I feel like Akuma is easier to draw. Comparatively. Whoops. Yeah, Let's get in a little tighter here, and then... Uh-huh. We're actually going to start with the body for Akuma because his head is mostly turned the other way. This is already looking really rough. All right, let's start with the Dorito body. Nope, that's too straight. There we go. That's a little better. And then remember, Nabby's supposed to be like chibi-fied, so that's his whole torso right here. And then we'll draw his little shirt top. Whoops. Nope, that is not right at all. We want it to look a little rough there. And speaking of rough, and we're gay. What? Oh, okay. It's too straight. And we're gay here. Now I get it. Gonna make Akuma's sleeves all chewed up and as all over the place as possible. Yeah, he totally ripped off these sleeves. That's good enough. That's perfect! Okay. And now the arms. Hold on, let me do the hands on a separate thing so that I can... Akuma, you're gonna look real silly, but I still think you're cool. You know what? That's not awful. That looks pretty okay, all things considered. Uh-huh. Except, no, wait. Hold on, if it's like that, then it should be... No, that's more wrong. I guess, hold on. Wait a minute. Alright. Doop. Ah, no, not that. Arrow. Alright. What if we just bend it down a little? And then, there we go. That's an improvement. Okay. Good. Alright. Yeah, there we go. That's better. Alright, and now the other arm. Whoops. It's not that noodly. Alright. And then, his other hand is obscured, so... The Raging Demon lives in SV6. SF6. Got it. I saw him, and he does look pretty cool. It's just, I'm not super in love with that look for Akuma. I like this look for him better, even though that's like his super form in 6, pretty much. That's like him in his evolved state. Let's draw his legs out. So we're basically giving him a skirt for a second. So you have some big legs. There we go. And then... and there's his foot. Nice. He's gonna be very Wario built in a second here. The animation for Raging Demon is so much better in 6 than 5. I have not seen, actually, I didn't really see anything about Akuma in 5, either that or I just wasn't watching very closely. God, he's very Wario built. But it's okay. I think his leg's a little higher. Do it like that. Alright, that's better, but it's still not how I want it to be. There we go. There we are. That's, again, better than an improvement, but not quite what we're going for here. He wants to actually look like he has legs, I'm sure. Also, it's going the wrong way, this part here. There we go. Okay. Alright. Maybe I have to fix this wave, because that just looks wrong. We gotta decurve it a little. Nope. Hang on. Hold on. Alright, that's as good as it's gonna get. There we go. Okay. Now I gotta try to draw his head. After I fix this arm real quick. Okay. And then we draw his actual body attached to his arms there. There we go. Ding ding. Ding ding. His thumb's just gonna be like, there we go. Hey, you know what? That's not shit. That is not shit. And I take that. Now I'm messing it up. I'm tampering with diamonds, but alright, that's better. Alright, we're gonna try to draw his head. Separately. This head should be like right here, so should be like right. That's close. There we go. Turn this down, and then maybe we make the real head. Draws a ear. Whoa. There we go. Okay. Hold on. I'm trying to figure out how to draw his eye. Let's start with the eyebrow, because that part's easy. Or, you know, his scowl. Oh, you look great, Akuma. You look so good, man. Whoops. That was way too much. Yeah. That is not. Ooh. Whoops. Oh, man. That first part was perfect. And then, God, Akuma, you look so good, buddy. You look amazing. Never looked better. Yeah. Yeah, we're keeping that. That's staying. And then the Yeah, that's a head shape. That is a head shape, alright. If I ever damn seen one. Alright. His hair is gonna look like a nightmare, but well, you are a nightmare, Akuma. Let's not try to beat around the bush here. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Perfect. Mwah. Chef's kiss. That's Akuma. Alright, there's one more thing we gotta add. Because how else... Wait, hold on, yeah. No, okay, there is only... How else would you know it's Akuma? Oh my goodness. Look at that. That's smart art. That's going up. Alright, hold on. It does actually need a little more touch here. An invisible touch, you could say. Like that. Yeah! See how much that already adds? That's crazy. Perfect. And then... Whoop. Yes! Amazing! It's Akuma! Master of the Fist. The Fister. Akuma. Well, Akumi. Akuma. What the hell? There's like a skin tear on my hand. What the fuck? Akuma, you need to be just a little bit bigger. Ayo. Alright. Let's do one more. Nice, even it out for 6. Yeah, there's something wrong with my hand and it's bothering me. Maybe I should stop scratching it. Hmm? You think about that, Nab? Too late. I'm already doing it. Yeah, there's like film on me. Where the hell did that come? Bree? You want me to draw Bree Bree? Okay. I like that idea. Let me see. Does she have art channel in the Discord? She must, right? There's no way. Music. Yeah, here we go. Fan art. Somebody made her a magic card. Oh, baby. She did send me a thing of her recently, but it's not really the look of her I would want to draw. Feel like a good way to round out the collection. Yeah! We have 4 established characters and 2 people I actually know. This is awesome. Can I Google her? Let me see. Bree VTuber. Bam. Hey! We got some pictures. Wow, the first picture of her that comes up has me in it. Guys, hang on. You got to see this. This is a world-shattering event. You look up Bree, I'm in the first picture. Hello? Oh, okay, I see the problem here. Is it? No, not that. This is not going. There we go. Okay. Jeez. Hold on. There we go. Look, guys, it's me! When we were doing the Wizard 101 collab. I'm trying to zoom in and it's not actually doing the way I want it to. Alright, hold on. That's cool. That's really neat. Dope, you two are equals. Well, I don't know about that. Bree's way funnier than I am. And cuter and better at drawing and there's a lot of things, but I appreciate the sentiment, Overlord. Anyway, let's try to draw her. Do you think if I asked her for for a reference she would be able to give me it? Hold on, let me ask her. I don't remember what happened in the Wiz One collab. Well, that was when they were doing the free weekend, and I convinced Bree to see how far we could go together. And I don't remember where she ended up because there was a point where we just ended up doing our own separate things. I'm gonna ask her if she can send me her PNG real quick. All right. So in the meantime, we're gonna go back to this. See if she answers. Even if she does answer, it might not be right away, which, like, that's fine. I'm not hoping on her to give me an answer. But it'd be cool. It would be awesome. But, like, also, I'm not gonna throw a fit if she doesn't. I am kind of out of nowhere just saying, hey, you got your PNG on you? I need it. Let me see if I can dig up another picture. Wispy comes up, too. Wow, we're a real group. Look at us. I'm looking at everything that's coming up, and I'm also seeing the YouTube thumbnail of why V Shoujo just shut down. If why not, we can do Bobcat. I could try my best to redraw the Bobcat. Let me check her Twitter. There's a lot of nice drawings up here, but... I could try to draw Bree from memory to an extent. I don't really want to do that, though. Does she have horns or cat ears? Now I'm not so sure. I thought she had horns. Yeah, those are horns. Well, she has cat ears sometimes, but god damn it. God damn it.
I slam my penis in the car door. You slam your penis in the car door.
God, now I got a headache from... You know, it's kind of funny, but it also makes me kind of mad. I'm seeing more pictures of Wispy when I look up Bree than Bree. Yeah, well, that's not true. That's not true. It's just that this is more stuff I can work with. Here's a video. Horn and Elfie. Okay, here's the plan, right? I'm gonna go to one of her VODs and then I'm just gonna screenshot it. I'll screenshot her PNG. That's the next best thing, ladies and germs. Alright, we want Bree. Well, there was the prison video she was doing. Well, she had the jumpsuit PNG on that one too. So, oh, here's a clip. Alright, this is cool. Turn the sound off. I don't need to hear Bree scream right now.
You ready? Here we go.
Hey, hold on. Alright, there we go. I gotta time this right so that the thing isn't there. You know, we're taking it with a smile. That I pressed the wrong button. Ba-bam! I'm gonna have to watch that clip later. That looks funny. Oh, I don't have the art thing up. Or, wait, no, I do, but... Oh, okay. Alright, fixed it. Now, Chad, I'm gonna need your help with this one. Does Bree have a skirt or pants or shorts? Like, what is her leg wear? Because I've only ever seen like the top half of her. I've never seen her full body. In the meantime, I'm gonna get started on the head. This doesn't feel correct. Yeah, because she's a tiefling goblin. Not the worst circle I've ever drawn. That is worse than what I'd had before. Nope. Alright, getting there. I'll take it. Wait a minute, I know the face I want to draw for her. I know a perfect face for Bree. Whoops. Doink. The boom. There we go. Yeah! Excuse me. Mm-hmm. Bree and G. Bring. I've never seen her full body. Next thing you know, the perfect circle and the shape too. Alright, so we're actually gonna start with the hair. And it might be inverted technically, but fucking I don't care. And then what? Whoopsie, that is wham. Shit. No, something's wrong here. I think that is too thick. Whoops. Uh-huh. And then okay, it's gonna look a little weird at first because it's disconnected, but whoops. Boom, ba-da-da-bum, bum. Shit. Oh, but that's the right idea, though. Damn it. You know what? There's an easy solution to this. There. Fixed it. I am so smart. Bing bong, bum bum bing bong, bing bong, bing bing bong, bing bing bong, bing bong. I am drawing Riri, and it's gonna do like best on this. Wait. Ah. Nope. There we go. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Wom. Wom. That is too thin. That's better, but hold on. All right, yeah, there we go. Wom. Sure. Yeah. All right, that was pretty good. All right, that's good. And then a skirt, probably a skirt. Camilla, can you please shut the door? I agree. I like a skirt. I imagine her with like this purple shirt and then like a white skirt. I think that would look good on her. And then horn time. All right. God, it was looking pretty good, but hold on. It's a little damn it. Ah, this is harder than I thought. All right. There we go. That's better. You know, post this to our Discord. I can. Considering buying the Sopranos box set. Ooh. I've never watched the show, but Berg told me about it, and he said he really liked it. How much of the show is there? Hold on, something feels wrong about the horns. It's a little... That's too much. Nope. Hold on. Are they that tall? Maybe it's a little too tall. That's better. Her horns remind me a lot of Lulu from Dragon Maid. I doubt that's where she got the idea, but... Okay, you know what it also is? It's the hair here. It's messing me up. Gotta do her little pigtails, her cute little pigtails. Doink. Whoops.
No, we had sex.
Ah!
Sex. No sleeping.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna post the whole thing on my Twitter. No, we had sex. There was no sleeping. Aww. Bree, you look adorable. You got such a cute design. There we go. That's more horn shape. Whoops, that is too flat. There we go. Ah, now it's too smooth. Oh. There we go. Whoops. Because the hair is technically going over the horn like that. There we go. Alright, yeah, that works. And then what? Whoopsie. Ah! Yeah! Okay. Hold on. Let me... The horn needs to be a little smaller. Just a wee bit. Good. Good. Okay. And then what? Whoa. Ah. There, that's good. That'll do. And then we do that is not correct. There we go. It starts like bam. Okay, well, hold on. Let me do this on a different layer. There we go. That is better. But still not. Whoa, hang on. What do I want? This one. There we go. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Hold on. I gotta burp. Excuse me. Disgusting. Okay, anyway. We can just merge that back down. Ba-bing, ba-bam. Maybe, hold on, wait a minute. Let me also, up. I'm just gonna get rid of this a little bit. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Now, we also need to clean this up a little. I've been getting brave with this drawing. Haven't done any of my usual techniques. There we go. Okay. Now let's draw the ears. Actually, let me get the other pigtail first. Let me do, just so I don't forget. Would you? Oopsie. Huh? Whoop. Beep. And then a little bit of whoop-ah. Hold on, it's a little far away. Beep. Damn it. There we go. And then... Uh-oh. It's because it's still not quite correct on the... It's too far away. If we shrink it down a little, like so, and then... Whoops. Hello? There we go. Alright. Now we just connect to the lines. Doink. Doink. Ding. Whoops. Uh-oh. Hello? Eh? Eh. Yeah, alright. There we go. That works. Now we do the ears. What? Hold on. Uh-oh. This one should not be as long or big as the other one over here. That is not pointy enough, but we can fix that. Sheesh. Alright, we're just gonna redo the whole thing. There we go! That's looking very Gobbo-like. But now that ear is way too big, though. Comparatively. There we go. That's more like it. I think the hair is a little too enwrapped around the face. So let's fix that, shall we? Oh, wait. Yeah, I'm on the wrong layer. We want this one. Huh? Uh-oh. When did that happen? When did those merge? Jeez, man. Alright, well, we'll have to try to salvage this as best we can. Let's do the face right now, then. We're gonna do... Bree in her most lovable state, besides all of them. If you had to pick one, it's when she's so happy and laughing like crazy. I love her. I love Bree Bree's laugh. Aww. And we're gonna give her the sharp teeth, because I wanna. Oh, she is so cute. You know, with the hair being the way it is, it would make it easier to draw the bone cross. Here, we're just gonna erase very carefully. Whoops, that's, here we go. Doing it like that. Turn this off real quick, so we can make this a little easier. I don't know how I did this, but man, I really goofed this. I really screwed the pooch here. We'll go in for the fine tunes in a second. Alright. Now we shorten the eraser some. Gotta clean up, everybody clean up. Ding 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 dong. Bing 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 bing. Schnaw ba ba ding bum 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 bum. Uh-huh. Yep, yep. Huck tool, huck tool, huck tool. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yes. this mess is doing here. She's got smudges near her hair. Whoop, uh-oh. Okay. Oh, missed a spot. I have to also check and make sure that there's parts of it that isn't just weird shit on my screen. It's just dirt that I have to clean off. Alright, that's fine. Yay! Oh my god, the ear! Don't worry, Bree, I'll fix you. Maybe we just bring it in a little. There we go, that's better. That's already much better. There. Because your ears ain't that huge. Bring this one in some. There we go. Yeah! Bree looks so good. Okay. Face. Yep. We gotta draw her bandage. Or we'll do like a... Hold on. There. Yeah! That's Bree Bree. Whoops. Something's wrong here. There. That's fine. That works. Okay. Now we'll do the bones in the hair. We'll do that as a separate layer. Learn my lesson. Hold on. It might help if I made the hair a little more opaque. And now... Here, let's start with the X. Here, uh-oh. Boom. Duh. Alright. Yeah! Cool! It's really coming together. Okay, there we go. We're gonna do this one on. We're gonna do it like this because that's a little easier for me to fix. Yeah! Alright. Now we erase some of the hair. Like this. Oh, I'm making it. Alright, there we go. There we go. Sweet! Yeah! Let me fix that hair again real quick. Hold on. Yeah, okay. Now we can move on to the body. Right? The ear is still a little big, but... Let me try and see if I can adjust it. Or, like, if something's off about it. There we go. Alright. Now we merge. Right? Hold on. Let's put, yeah, I don't really want to, but I gotta put the hair behind the ears. Okay. I wanted the hair to be in front because this is cute. I wanted that to be seen, but it doesn't, I don't think it would look the best. Alright. So now we draw the body. Mm-hmm. Bean shaped. Whoops. And now skirt here. This is not the final drawing, but well, I want to draw her sitting. So okay, and then a new layer, and then legs. Hold on. There we go. Yep, yep. And then one arm pointing out because she's laughing, and then the other one holding her stomach. Hold on. Do a new layer for the arms. Make this stuff a little dimmer. Okay. Now that I know how hands work. Whoops. Alright. And then the thumb would be like... Whoops. Sure. Yeah. Whoopsie. The hand looks off. It's a little too to the side, but... There we go. That's a little better. Aww. Okay. Alright, next hand. Oopsie. Yep. That's pretty much what we're going for, though. And then, whoop. Aww. Yay. Come on. Alright, hold on. Let's do this one at a time. Let's merge the arms. Hide the head. Draw the hands. For realsies now. Whoops. God dang it. Get out of here. Oh. Uh-huh. Hold on. There we go. This is toddler Brie. I'm not trying to make her look like a toddler. I'm just trying to draw her like a chibi like I did everybody else. This is not going well. Hold on. Let's draw the hand like this. Nope. Whoopsie. We want hand. Boom. Hold on. There we go. There we go. This is one of the worst hands I've ever drawn. But this one is one of the best, so you take the good with the bad. Oh. All right. Now, here's the shirt. And then the skirt would be like... Hold on, it would go this way. There we go, there we go. And, yeah. Alright. There we go. Bieber is flipping someone off. I know, it looks off. I can't draw pointing hand very well. Yeah, let me try it again in a second. Alright. Hide the head again, because that's a little distracting. What is this one? There we go. What is this one? Alright, there we go. I used to be able to do this, like, pretty okay. Here, I got an idea. It's $1 million idea, John. You're not gonna understand where this is going. So you draw a box. Finger out like that. That is not how you draw a finger. And the thumb is like down there. Okay, this is a on the way to getting better. Little triangle hands. Yeah, a little bit. Whoopsie. Dang it. Alright. That's probably like one of the best it's gonna be. It's better than it was once. Hold on. It can still be improved. Mm-hmm. Do that. Alright. Not bad, not bad. Okay, but now the hand is too small. There we go. Hello? There we go. You can tell where she's pointing now. Yeah, now it's better. I told you there was improvement to be made. Alright, hold on. Alright, now we can merge that down. Whoopsie. Whoopsie, hold on. Alright, there we go. You're not really gonna be able to see her cool necklace there, but oh well. Alright. And then the shirt. Hold on. Alright. Just wanted to make sure that actually was the right thing. Well, technically, it would be on this side, wouldn't it? Ah, we're doing it like this, so. Buttons, and then the cross. I'm gonna try to do the necklace. You can see it a little bit. Hold on. Ba-dam, ba-dam. Alright. Okay. I'm really lazy. I don't want to do this part with the legs, but we're gonna. I don't want to get lazy on Bree. Which one of these is it? There we go. There's only one left it could have been, and I was like, oh, now I better check after I've tried them all. What the hell? Oh, okay. It's probably like, yeah, alright. What the heck is going on with that? Oh, I see. Alright, okay. You could add some emotion by having the skull flying to the side, have it sideways next to her. That's a good idea, but man, am I not gonna do that. Am I not about to put in that much effort? Alright, we're gonna delete that one. There we go. Okay, the arm still looks... Whoopsie. Alright, there. Oh, I didn't draw her glasses either. Damn it. I don't know. Does she really need them? I kind of like the way she looks without them. It's not just me being lazy, I promise. I also just... I feel like it's too much. I don't want to tamper with diamonds. Let me fix this hair, too. There. That's better. Let me say that like I mean it that time. That's better. Put them on the ground next to her. Oh, okay. Like she reeled her head back and they fell off. I guess I could do that. Hold on. Let me see. Just trying to imagine how that would look. Wow, that is one of the best hearts I've ever drawn. Whoops. Boom, boom. It's so perfect, I'm gonna use it again. Hold on. Flip it. Yes! Oh. Alright. Make them a little smaller, and then... There. Okay, so that's the perfect size. Now, I want to draw them like two little butts. Yep. There is one thing I need to change here. I need to bring them a little closer together. Yeah! And then... There we go. And now, one more thing. Vertical, flip horizontal. Alright, yeah. So now they're backwards. So I can draw them like this. Whoopsie. We want... There we go. Whoopsie, not that. Not that. Not that. There we go. Then her tail... Oh my god, you're right! The tail! I forgot about the tail! Hold on. Man, thank God Overlord is here. We can get rid of this. Is her hair an upside down? Okay, yeah. Well, the tip is heart shaped, but she has to curl it back over itself for it to be an actual heart. So let me try. Hold on. That is not quite gonna work. That is weird. Let's just have it about there. Yep. And then I'll draw a heart. Aww. It's cute. Make the base slightly bigger. The base? What do you mean? The base of the tail? Oh, but you mean like where it comes out of her butt pretty much? That's a little bigger and it gets thinner as it gets to the tip. Is that what you're saying? Wow, that looks pretty good actually. The base of her tail bigger. You mean just like the straight part?
I know what's wrong with it. Ain't got no gas in it.
It's me trying to draw. I know what's wrong with it. It ain't got no gas in it. Like that? Oh, whoop, that's draw, not erase. How's that? Just a thought. Feel free to ignore me. No, I want to take in the input at least. That does look better. You know what? I do like that. If this even what I did is what you meant, Overlord. Yeah, that looks really, really cute. I really wish I had time to draw Wispy now, but I spent a little longer on breathing.
Lightyear, the world's greatest superhero, now the world's greatest toy! Buzz has it all! Blocking wisp communicator!
Holy Buzz
Come on,
Lightyear!
attack action!
He's a great Bob Ross moment. Yeah. All right. We're gonna get rid of this. Actually, we'll just hide it. Hold on. Let me just actually... Bing bong, bing bong. Bree. No, that's a little too big. Aww. Bree is playing a horror game right now. She is? Oh, great. Then we can raid her. Alright. Oh man, this has been so much fun. Thank you guys for coming along with me. This was I had a better time with this than I would have thought. You know what? I am gonna fix the leg real quick because now it's bothering me how off it looks. Nope. I'm gonna try to salvage this leg. This was cute. Yeah, I want to do more. This is pretty much what I was gonna do for the art stream anyway. I was just gonna ask you guys, what do you want me to draw? And then I would try to draw it. This has been so much fun. Make her thick. Alright, I'll do my best. Hold on. Nope. Nah. You know what? We're gonna leave well enough alone. You know what? That's... Alright, that's the right track. There we go. Nice. Yeah, but now it looks way off from the other leg. I'm gonna do my best. I'll make your thickness proud, Bree. hold on. This isn't correct. Okay, well, it's better. She's got some plumpness to her. I'm not the best at drawing that kind of stuff. I'm just not. I'm trying though. I made an attempt at least. Let me also screenshot this. There's gonna be a little bit of bellow clipping in there, but that's okay. Did she actually? Hold on. Oh, she did get back to me. She sent me the PNG. Aww. Bree, you're a sweetheart. I was wondering if she was gonna go live today. It's good. You definitely approve. Aww. Well, I'm glad you like it, Overlord. Hold on. Let me, Yep. Alright. Now I have to re-screenshot it, goddammit. Bing! Okay, alright. Okay, alright. And now I think it's time for us to say our goodbyes. But this has been so much fun. Thank you guys for coming. This was a lot of fun. I want to do more stuff like this. This could be more what I try to do if I'm doing a shorter stream here. Fix them legs up good. Yeah. Now she's got a little bit more of that showing on. All right. So this is a good idea if I want to do the streams that are not the length that I would like to do. Of like, I want to stream, but I can't do as long as I want. I can do like these doodles, and that's fun, and I like that. But we must carry over our infection to another, and we must bring, and that one must be Bree. Let me just hang on a second here. Okay. I can't wait to tell her about this. Bing. Bing. Hey, binging. Alright. Let's do our... Hold on. Let me also, put this away for safekeeping. Safekeeping! Bam. Alright. Raid. Sub-raid. Bam. Okay! Yippee! Alright. So, tomorrow, there is no stream tomorrow because I'm doing my dentist appointment and I'm gonna have a busy day at work. But on Friday, we are... Let me make sure I actually did the schedule right for that day. I think I did. Yes, okay. So Friday is the AMA stream where I'm gonna answer all the questions you guys have been giving me in the Discord. And then after that, we'll do some GTA 3. Because I needed something to do on that day. And then the day after is the Peak collab, which I'm so excited for. I'm really looking forward to that. Alright. But I will see you guys very soon. You have a good day. Take care of yourselves. Be nice to Bree. She deserves the world. And I love you all. And I will see you on Friday at the soonest. Bye-bye. Take care. Hold on. Bye-bye.
Anymore. Phew, look 'em in. You can have my balls. I don't want them.